And then everybody went Haribo. Just a little bit, yeah. Thanks. So I took sannyas on Gorpranim 1985. That's getting to be a long time ago too, isn't it? And that's almost 40 years next year. Yeah, 40 years next year I took sannyas on Gorpranim. And I had a little bit of what we sometimes call Delhi belly or Bombay belly. I don't know if anybody here experiences that, but when you're from America going to India for the first time, it's kind of guaranteed. It comes part of your plane ticket. So there was a lot of people getting initiated. I mean, a lot of people getting initiated. I think there were like 7 or 8 sannyasis. I'm trying to remember his name. It's just slipping my mind for a second. And so they did the sannyasis first, and I thought, okay, I can make it. Yeah, this will be okay. And they started initiating all the other ladies and gentlemen, and then it became Jayapataka Maharaj's turn. And Jayapataka Maharaj, maybe at the time after, he got them all to chant Haribol. He must have got them to chant Hare Krishna too, because he had over 100 and some Islamic disciples ready for initiation. That's the Haribol and the clap. And the send them a So he decided to tell each person's story, how they went from being a Muslim to a Hare Krishna. And that took, there was an hour, so, I mean, maybe several hours. And you have to remember, I have Delhi belly. So I was sitting. And finally, the ceremony ended, and I was able to go to take care of myself. But Jayapataka Maharaj was 1985. That was already initiating the Islamic disciples from I think it was East Bengal or what they call Bangladesh and stuff like that. So definitely more empowered than we can imagine. Now, one time I had a real odd, not odd, but yeah, odd. What does odd mean? Yeah. It was an unnatural experience, because whenever I would see Jayapataka Maharaj, there was never more than 100 people with him. Has anybody ever experienced that? Does that deserve a Haribol? And there's, that just they keep multiplying and multiplying. And so whenever I would see, just like in Atlanta or Mayapur, or even one time we were in the hallway in Delhi when the East Kailash temple was being built, and he somehow or another got his computer hooked up to the internet. I don't know how he did it, but still there were dozens of people around him, and he was like getting the mosquitoes off his feet. He said they had malaria and stuff like that. So there's always tons and tons of people around him. But I'd gone to an Ayurvedic clinic in Coimbatore, and flew back to New Delhi. And when I got to New Delhi, they said that Jayapataka Maharaj was in a special liver hospital. So I said, take me. I want to go. So we went there, and it's a hospital, but it's got like a big waiting room inside the hospital, and then there's a door, and it goes into like where the hospital bed and IV things, and then a big bathroom. So I waited, And we went into I was invited into his room. And it was like meeting an old friend after a long time. And the only other person there was Mahavaraha. And he was sitting in the corner. Let's give a big round of applause for Mahavaraha. I'm unable to think of another person who is able to commit to and to do this service that he's doing. It's like phenomenal. It's practically unbelievable. And so there I am with Jayapataka Maharaj all alone in the hospital. And we start talking and talking and talking and talking. Hours go by. He's telling me how he's writing a book. I don't know if he's finished this book or not, but he's taking all the different books written on Lord Chaitanya and compiling them into a whole lifetime story, just like Chaitanya Charitamrita has this much for the beginning and this much in the middle and this much in the end, and Chaitanya Bhagavat has this and Chaitanya this has that. There's like so many books on Lord Chaitanya, and he was reading them and putting them in like a biography, I guess you would call it, like him not going back and forth and back and forth. And even like Krishnadas Kaviraj would say that Vrindavan Das Thakur has covered this already. I don't want to, he won't elaborate on it because it's already been elaborated on. And Jayapataka Maharaj, we went through practically the whole thing. He could remember every single detail after the other, after the other, after the other. And it was like a day with Lord Chaitanya and his secretary. Jayapataka Maharaj was like Swarup Damodar for Lord Chaitanya. It was like inconceivable how he could remember so many wonderful things. Oh, it's 1:08. No, now it's 1:09. Okay, on the clock. And then the Wampers. I think the Wampers deserve a Haribol. I don't know if anybody was personally by his side, but he played those Wampers in such a way that they could do two things. They could break the sound barrier, is that what they call it? Break the air barrier, sound. Or they could just sizzle. I don't know, how do you make a half meter, what do you call it? Do they have a specific name, or the ISKCON name is Wampers? I mean, anybody from Bengal here that knows about Wampers? Okay, we'll just call them Wampers. He could make them sizzle, just like spices or chilies inside the pan with the geese. He could make them sizzle, or he could make the crowd jump up and down. And then he's famous for, everybody together, Gauranga! And the whole place would go wild, isn't it? It was just like inconceivably powerful. He was huge. I mean, physically, he was a pretty good-sized guy. And one day, I had the wonderful opportunity of working in, I don't know the name of the school in Mayapur. It was called Vedasar and Rachitambar School. I'd worked there 3 months in the fall and 3 months in the spring. And senior moment. I'll just go on from there. And then, while I remember my last thing I was going to say, the nice thing about Jayapataka Maharaj's Vyas Puja is that he has one on Ekadasi and one on Dwadasi. So we get a we get a double header, and nobody can say anything about it because you're only supposed to have one. So, but going back to the story of being in Mayapur, taking sannyas with Jayapataka Maharaj. 1985 was like a really, really special year because the next year was Lord Chaitanya's 500th anniversary, if I'm not, I think it was 500th anniversary. And I mean, literally, when you think about that 500th anniversary, well, I'll just bring in another little something that came to mind that, I'm reading a book, and it was describing how, well, Prabhupada asked for anyway, that's another part. My brain's a little scattered, I'm sorry, that happens a lot now. That Prabhupada had said, we don't need the yoga peat, we don't need this, we don't need that. What we need to do is Harinam Sankirtan and spread Lord Chaitanya's mercy all over the world. We're not attached to this location or that location. And then he talked about the temple that Mayapur Chandra Mandir, the temple of Vedic planetarium. Yeah, Vedic planetarium. And I think we dug the cornerstone in 1977. Does anybody know? We dug the cornerstone for something that year. And so, yeah, my association with Jayapataka Maharaj has always been, it's like a traveling festival. Wherever you go, it's always a festival. It's inconceivable, I mean, when I think about how much service he's done for the society and how much service he's done, well, when you say society, it basically means how much service he's actually done for Srila Prabhupada. And when we hear, I mean, we have many, many, many young devotees now that maybe we could make what do they call those things, like Disney World? They call them theme parks or something like that. I think we could make like a Hare Krishna theme park somewhere where you have to sleep outside in the mosquitoes and the rains with rats crawling all over the top of you and just let you have the true experience. Because I mean, the first time I went to Mayapur, the Lotus Building was built, and Prabhupada was there with a few leaders, and we were living in the Chakra Building, which the one that looks like a train that's really, really long and narrow. But that building had no doors, no windows. It didn't have anything. It was just concrete bricks, and we lived in there. And so just imagine Mumbai, Bombay Temple, Juhu Temple. You can read Giriraj Swami's book, I'll Build You a Temple. And Mayapur was a rice field when I was there. In 77, it was just a rice, I mean, the old fountain used to be was a rice field. In front of the Lotus Building was a rice field. Behind it and beside it, it was just like rice fields. And now people say I won't be able to, what would you say, believe it when you go there, because now it's become a mega city. I haven't been there since the mega city started. But this year, after Her Grace, Radha Govinda gave a class about Mayapur and Ekachakra Dham, I'm pretty much convinced I'm going. I've been to Ekachakra Dham one time with His Holiness Shiva Ram Maharaj and His Holiness Bibi Govinda Maharaj and a couple of assistants, and I definitely want to go back to Ekachakra Dham. Um, what can we say more? Um, Outside of the fact that in my whatever humble or whatever type of opinion, he seems unstoppable. You know, I have a bad back. I don't go to the temple. I have a headache. I don't go to the temple. I got a little bit of indigestion. No, no. Nothing can stop Jayapataka Maharaj. And that's to our benefit. Because having this type of personality with this type of determination and this type of commitment to Srila Prabhupada is the real jewels of our society. This is a real gem. It's beyond, what would be something beyond gem? How do you say some? Yeah, super gem. Super gem. And I know a lot of his disciples, and they reflect him quite well. They reflect him quite well, which is the duty of the disciple. I always get these messages from the Jayapataka Maharaj Health Committee or something like that. And he's always asking everyone, please follow strictly for Guru Maharaj's health. Please follow very, very, very strictly. I can say something, but I'll say it short. Srila Prabhupada was completely transcendental. He was beyond the bodily conception of life. And even in his latter years, he was definitely beyond the bodily conception of life. But he did mention that if my disciples don't follow strictly, I can get bad dreams, or I can get ill on their behalf from them. So on behalf of, I don't know if I can represent Jayapataka Maharaj, but if he would give me permission, I would say, please, all of his disciples, be very, very strict in your sadhana. It doesn't mean you have to come to, it'd be nice if you could all come to Radha Kalachandjis in the morning, but be very, very strict in your sadhanas, be very, very strict in your principles. We made a vow, and be very, very strict in the chanting of the holy names every day. There was one lecture which I wasn't at, but I listened to, and Prabhupada was saying, if you don't have the determination to practice the principles and chant Hare Krishna, don't take initiation. Just don't do it until you can actually do that, because you're making a promise in front of your spiritual masters, in front of Srila Prabhupada, the entire disciplic succession, Krishna in the form of the fire, and Krishna in the form of the deities. Unless one is convinced and determined, we can wait. We can wait until we are properly situated. There's no harm in that. There's no fault in that. But if we don't follow what we promise, and Prabhupada would say that any gentleman will keep his word. Any lady or gentleman will keep their word once they make that word. And he would be in the lecture. He was a little shocked that sometimes devotees were falling away and not able to do it, and it was just like, for him it was unusual, not unusual, but unprecedented that people would make such a vow and stuff like that. So please, not only if you're Jayapataka Maharaj disciple, or whose ever disciple you may be, please take heed that the one of the services is to just be following the principles, chanting your rounds, and engaging in the devotional service of the Lord, and keeping Krishna in the center, at all times. So, yeah. Krishna Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Sham Sham. Let our hearts live in Vrindavan Dham. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for coming and blessing all of us. Your presence made this program more special. I think this is the first time, if I remember, we've been hosting Guru Maharaj Vyas Puja in Dallas for many years, but this is the first time we have such a special guest. So big Hari Bol for Maharaj. And I know we are already a little late, but this is perfect because we're getting more divine nectar. And the prasadam is so vast today and so much variety we have. Little bit more appetite will help you to eat more. That's one deliberate purpose we have. So get ready, okay? Guru Maharaj told me, you didn't speak when I was in Mayapur. He asked me, you didn't speak, you didn't give any offering. Ever since I started giving some offerings, so today we didn't get much chance. But Maharaj said one thing, nothing can stop Guru Maharaj. So I want to share one pastime which happened in Dallas. Is that okay, Maharaj? Yeah. So as you know, Guru Maharaj has blessed Dallas 2 months. Radha Kalaji's mercy, he was here in Dallas for 2 months. We had so much association. So last days, almost 2 days before he finishes 2 months, he had an episode early in the morning. He was sweating like anything, Guru Maharaj, and his whole body was wet. And somehow Ishwarapuri Prabhu, who has been his night shift disciple, who takes care of his night shift duty, Guru Maharaj usually chants in the night, middle of night also he's chanting on the clicker. All the time he chants. He does 16 rounds in this condition apart from everything else what he does. Sometimes more than 16 rounds. So he stopped the clicker sound. The sound stopped and he was worried. What happened? Guru Maharaj was chanting and all of a sudden the sound stopped. And his laptop also crashed at the same time. And then he immediately rushed. He saw Guru Maharaj, what's happening, why he stopped the chanting, and he was sweating, he was losing breath. And it was an emergency. He called Mahawara Prabhu, then he called all of us. We were 20 people staying in one house. So he called everybody, we all came down, this around 3 a.m. And we were trying to give Guru Maharaj candy or something. We thought maybe his sugar is low and by doing that he'll help. Nothing is working. He's collapsed. Actually, he's not able, his tongue is out, like he's not able to communicate. He's unconscious completely and full body is wet. I called 911 and all these 911 guys came within less than 5 minutes. They were all there. They entered, Guru Maharaj was in the bedroom and they entered the room, almost 8 big men. And they told, all jokers out. All jokers out. So I was there, I couldn't say much also because the priority was Guru Maharaj. He told me also, all jokers out. So all the Guru Maharaj servants, doctors, everybody who was there in the room trying to take care of Guru Maharaj. This guy said, it's a big emergency, you guys cannot take care of him. Let us handle this. You all leave the room right now. So we all left the room and it was just one doctor was there, Dr. Vinay, and one more devotee, Mahawara Prabhu. And they immediately gave IV to Guru Maharaj and we started Kirtan at 3:30 a.m. The 3 some a.m. We all doing Kirtan in front of deities and we are worried and I am super worried. Like Guru Maharaj was there for 2 months, nothing happened, ecstatic. And 2 days before this big episode, somehow by Radha Kalachi's mercy, Panchatattva's mercy, in fact, that time, thanks to Prabhuji, we did a Panihati festival and Prabhuji bought, Nityananda Prabhuji, our Prabhuji bought Panchatattva deities from your house, right? And those deities were at our home. So we all believe the deities were protecting Guru Maharaj. They already came to protect him. And they came, they gave IV and Guru Maharaj started getting little consciousness. And next morning, we had a doctor appointment. Then he had to go to Atlanta. He had a flight around noon, 10 a.m., 9 a.m. doctor's appointment, 12 noon flight. And this whole episode happened till 7. I went to bed around 6:37. And 8 o'clock, Guru Maharaj is supposed to leave house to go to doctor's appointment. We thought it was such an emergency life and death episode. I don't think Guru Maharaj is going to go to clinic, and he's not going to go to Atlanta. Everything cancelled. He's going to take some more rest. 7:05 or something like that, devotees call me. Prabhu, Guru Maharaj is ready. You want to go? Or should you tell somebody else to drive the car? I said, no, I'm ready. 5 minutes I got ready and just got down. And we went to the clinic. From the clinic, Guru Maharaj said, let's go to Atlanta. And like yesterday night was life and death episode. He was sweating. And what happened was somehow they gave a wrong medicine to him in the night, Maharaj. Because of that, everything else. There was 2 same type of injection. Instead of giving one, they gave the other one. And that's what changed his fluctuation. His BP was going up and down and all. It was like mess. Usually Guru Maharaj is very particular about what he's taking. He asked. Somehow that day something happened, it missed. Now Guru Maharaj is on the way to airport. Mahara Prabhu is showing him the video, private video, how he was, and he's asking, Guru Maharaj, do you remember what happened yesterday? He says, no, I don't remember anything what happened, but the only thing I remember is there are some blue men and they hijacked me. There were some blue big men around me and they're hijacking me. Like they're kidnapping me basically. So, because they're all standing right next to Guru Maharaj, big guys, this 911 guys, And then he said, no, I don't remember anything. And then I luckily flew with him to Atlanta. You won't believe, there's a big welcome program, then there's an evening program, there's devotees coming. And I was thinking like, what's going on here? Like nobody will take risk at this kind of situation. And Guru Maharaj never stops. And even now from the hospital in Vrindavan, he says, I want to go to Mayapur. Like all the doctors are telling, everybody is saying, you are very fragile, your BP is not controlled, you have problems, we are doing dialysis. He says, no, devotees are waiting, I want to go to Mayapur. And somehow he made it to Noida temple. There were thousands of devotees, 20,000 people were watching online, 20,000 plus devotees were in Mayapur waiting. There was a big pandal. So he's definitely unstoppable, as Maharaj told, and they're very that we have many exalted Guru Maharaj God brothers on the planet. My personal request to everybody is take their association, hear from them Guru Maharaj pastimes and take guidance from them, and hopefully together we can serve not only Guru Maharaj but every Guru Maharaj God brother, God sister, because Guru Maharaj is very particular about serve my God brothers and God sisters just like how you serve me, or maybe more than me. This is what Guru Maharaj has trained us. So we should take this opportunity to continue this legacy of devotee care, service to elders. And please bless all of us, disciples and well-wishers, that we can continue these services eternally for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada and Acharya Parampara. Guru Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gauranga, Nityananda. So Prabhuji, we'll do the Pushpanjali now. And then we'll have feast upstairs. It's an Italian feast. Guru Maharaj loves Italian feast. So dance, jump, and then get ready to eat 2 plates. Hare Krishna. Jai! 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 Hari Hari Bol. Please forgive any one of us if you have done any offense knowingly, unknowingly, today, any time past or future, so that we can continue our services. Hari Bol.
So please get some flower petals and come close so that we can offer the flower petals to Jayapataka Maharaj. And please, the men on one side, ladies on the other side, come close enough so the flower petals do reach Jayapataka Maharaj, as close as you can get. Please remember that we'll be offering these flower petals 9 times. Don't throw all of your petals at the same time, because then you'll be picking up petals from the ground, and that's not a good idea. Okay, so are we all ready? Yes? Thank you. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitai Kripabdhaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryo Jvala Premadhya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Deenatarine Rupanuga Viruddhapa Siddhanta Dhvantaharine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambhode Padam Bhujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Sarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Virbhava Bhumestvam Nirdeshta Sajjana Priyaha Vaishnava Sarva Bhomaha Shri Jagannathayate Namaha Vanchakalpa Turubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhya Vaishnavebhya Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratushe Namaha. Panchatattvatmakam Krishna Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakhyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Surato Pangor Mama Mandamater Gati Matsarvasva Padam Bhojo Radha Madana Mohano Divyad Brindaranya Kalpadrumadaha Shrimad Ratnagara Singhasanasto Shrimad Radha Srila Govinda Devo Prishtali Bihi Sevyamanu Smarami Shriman Rasa Rasarambhi Bamshi Bata Tatastitaha Karshan Venusmaner Gopir Gopinath Shriyestunaha Takanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So now we'll be doing Maharaj's Pranam mantra. There are two parts to the mantra, and then we'll be offering flower petals 3 times. Every time we do the set, we'll offer obeisances in between all of those 3 offerings, 3 times that we'll be doing. Thank you very much. Please repeat after me. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Jaya Pataka Swami Niti Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaur Katha Dhamadaya Nagar Gramatarine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Jai Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj Acharya Pada Ki Jai. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Jaya Pataka Swami Niti Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakatha Dhamadaya Nagar Gram Tarine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Jai Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj Charipada Ki Jai. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Niti Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakatha Dhamadaya Nagar Gram Tarine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Jai Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj Acharya Pada Ki Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj Vyasa Puja Mahatsava Ki Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj Avirbhav Mahatithi Ki Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahansa Parirajagacharya Astottara Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj Gurudeva Ki Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. So now we'll do the Guru Puja for Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Now is Arati. Start, Prabhu. Shangsharadava Naraniraloka Ranaya Karana Gana Ganatam. मिजांगा ले लो थोड़ा सा मिजांगा बजाओ Sangsarada naraniraloka Ranaya karana gana ganatam. Praptasya kallana gunarnavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. सामने सामने एक अंको Praptasya kallana gunarnavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nita Gita Vadita Madan Manasarasena. Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nita Gita Vadita Madan Manasarasena. Mahaprabhu ki tananita Gita Vadita Madan Manasarasena. ठीक है Romanchakampa Sutaranga Bhajo वन्दे गुरु श्री चरणारविन्दम् रोमाञ्चकम्पा सुतरङ्गभाजो वन्दे गुरु श्री चरणारविन्दम् श्रीविग्रहारा धननितनाना शृङ्गारतन्नमन् दिनमार्जनाद श्रीविग्रहारा धननितनाना शृङ्गारतन्नमन् दिनमार्जनाद युक्तस्य भक्तां च निजुञ्जतोऽपि वन्दे गुरु श्री चरणारविन्दम् युक्तस्य भक्तां च निजुञ्जतोऽपि वन्दे गुरु श्री चरणारविन्दम् चतुर्विधा श्री भगवत्प्रसाद शाद्रन्नातीप्तान् हरिभक्तसङ्गा चतुर्विधा श्री भगवत्प्रसाद शाद्रन्नातीप्तान् हरिभक्तसङ्गा कृतैव तीप्तिं भगत सदैव वन्दे गुरु श्री चरणारविन्दम् कृतैव तीप्तिं भगत सदैव वन्दे गुरु श्री चरणारविन्दम् श्रीराधिका माधवयरपर माधुर्यनीला गुणरूपनाम्नाम् श्रीराधिका माधवयरपर माधुर्यनीला गुणरूपनाम्नाम् निकुंज राधिका माधवयरपर माधुर्यनीला गुणरूपनाम्नाम् प्रतीक्षणाक्ष धनललपाश वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् प्रतीक्षणाक्ष धनललपाश वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् निकुंजयोन रति खेली सिद्धई जय विभीर जो तिरपेक्षणीया निकुंजयोन रति खेली सिद्धई जय विभीर जो तिरपेक्षणीया तत्रादिदाक्षान् रतिवल्लभाश वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् साक्षादरितेन समस्त शास्त्रो रुक्तस्थावा व्रत एव सद्भिः साक्षादरितेन समस्त शास्त्रे रुक्तस्तावा व्रत एव सद्भिः किन्तु प्रभुर्जा प्रिय एव तस्य वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् किन्तु प्रभुर्जा प्रिय एव तस्य वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत्प्रसादो यस्य प्रसादात् न गति कुतोऽपि यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत्प्रसादो यस्य प्रसादात् न गति कुतोऽपि दानं शुभं तस्य यशस्वी शम्भं वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् दानं शुभं तस्य यशस्वी शम्भं वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुरु 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 श्री चरणारविन्दम् जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताकस्वामी इति नामिने नमः विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताकस्वामी इति नामिने नमः आचार्यपदाय निताय कृपाप्रदायिने गौरकथा दामोदाय नगरग्रामतारिणे नमः आचार्यपदाय निताय कृपाप्रदायिने गौरकथा दामोदाय नगरग्रामतारिणे जय नमः विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने नमः विष्णुपदाय नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादे पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादे पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद बोलो बोलो श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण everybody chant loudly बोलो बोलो हरे कृष्ण